There's been a huge rise in people going gluten-free. This trend has taken the food industry by storm, with more and more products being labeled as gluten-free. From dedicated sections in supermarkets to entire gluten-free bakeries, the movement is hard to miss. Many believe it's a healthier way to live and can even help with weight loss. The perception is that gluten-free products are inherently better for you, often marketed with health claims that appeal to those looking to improve their diet. Supermarkets are now packed with gluten-free alternatives for everything from bread to biscuits. The variety is staggering, offering options for almost every type of food you can think of, making it easier than ever to go gluten-free. But is this trend really backed by science? While some studies suggest benefits for those with specific conditions like celiac disease, the evidence for the general population is less clear. Are these gluten-free products actually better for us? It's important to scrutinize the ingredients and nutritional content of these products. The truth is, for most people, going gluten-free won't make you healthier. In fact, it can sometimes be more harmful if not done correctly. It might even lead to weight gain. Many gluten-free products are calorie-dense and can contribute to an increase in weight if consumed in large quantities. This is because many gluten-free products are highly processed and often contain more sugar, fat, and calories than their gluten-containing counterparts. These added ingredients can negate any perceived health benefits. They can also be lower in essential nutrients like fiber. A lack of fiber can lead to digestive issues and other health problems, making it crucial to carefully consider your choices when opting for gluten-free products.
To understand why this is, let's first look at what gluten actually is. Gluten is a complex mixture of proteins found in certain cereal grains. It's not just a single entity but a combination of two main proteins, gliadin and glutenin. Gluten is a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. These grains have been staples in human diets for thousands of years, providing essential nutrients and energy. It gives dough its elasticity and helps bread rise. This unique property is what makes bread fluffy and chewy, giving it that delightful texture we all love. For most people, gluten is perfectly safe to eat. It can be part of a balanced diet, contributing to the enjoyment of various foods. However, there are some people who have a genuine medical need to avoid it. This isn't just a dietary preference, but a necessity for their health and well-being.
Celiac disease is an autoimmune disorder where consuming gluten triggers an immune response that damages the small intestine. This damage can lead to malabsorption of nutrients, causing various health issues. This leads to a range of symptoms like diarrhea, bloating, and fatigue. These symptoms can significantly impact the quality of life and overall health. For people with celiac disease, even small amounts of gluten can be harmful. Cross-contamination is a constant concern, making it challenging to manage their condition. They need to follow a strict gluten-free diet for life. This means being vigilant about food choices and constantly reading labels to ensure their safety.
Here's where the confusion lies. Many people assume that because something is labeled gluten-free, it's automatically healthier. But this is often not the case.
Manufacturers of gluten-free products often replace gluten with refined starches, sugars, and fats to improve the taste and texture. This means that many gluten-free products are actually more calorie-dense than their gluten-containing equivalents. They can also be lower in fiber, which is important for digestive health and can help you feel fuller for longer. This can lead to overeating and ultimately weight gain.
Section 4. The psychology of free-from. There's also a psychological element at play. When we encounter products labeled as free-from, such as gluten-free or sugar-free, our brains often make quick assumptions. When we see something labeled as free-from, our brains often associate it with being healthier and lower in calories. This perception can be quite powerful and influence our choices significantly. This can lead us to believe that we can eat more of it without any consequences. We might think that because it's free from certain ingredients, it's automatically better for us. We might even feel less guilty about indulging in a gluten-free treat, believing that we're making a healthier choice. This sense of making a better choice can sometimes lead to overconsumption. But as we've discussed, this isn't always the case. Just because a product is labeled as free from doesn't mean it's lower in calories or healthier overall. It's important to be mindful of portion sizes and to check the nutritional labels of all foods, regardless of whether they're gluten-free or not. Being informed and making conscious choices is key to maintaining a balanced diet.
Section 5. The price of gluten-free. Another important factor to consider is the cost. Gluten-free products are often significantly more expensive than their regular counterparts. This can put a strain on people's budgets, especially those who are already struggling to afford healthy food. It's important to remember that for most people, following a gluten-free diet is not medically necessary. Spending extra money on gluten-free products when you don't need to could mean missing out on other important healthy foods that fit within your budget.
Section 6. Making informed choices. So what's the takeaway message? Gluten-free diets are essential for people with celiac disease and other genuine gluten sensitivities. However, for everyone else, going gluten-free is unlikely to offer any health benefits. Instead of focusing on eliminating food groups, it's far more beneficial to focus on eating a balanced and varied diet, rich in whole, unprocessed foods. This means plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains. And remember, always read the labels and make informed choices about what you're putting into your body.